Okay, good morning everyone from a chilly Nyons. Today is the last 16 of the Pétanque National Top 1000. And the two teams, we have Équipe Lacroix and Équipe Arnaud. The team wearing the Balanciel kit is the Équipe Lacroix, and they consist of Henri Lacroix, obviously, Simon Cortes, and Laurent Matraglia. And the Équipe Arnaud are Serge Arnaud, Dylan Lirony, and Brad Thomassin. The very first end here, and quiet will now descend over the entire place. So we have the ladies as well. It started off yesterday with 512 teams. There was multiple competitions running. If you got knocked out of the national, you went into another competition. If you got knocked out of that, you went into a consulant competition, and it was quite something to witness and certainly to play in. The team I lost to in the very first game got right the way through to the last 32, so they weren't too bad. And it was a pleasure to lose to them, although I only lost 13-9 to them. So it is pretty cold here, looking at about 8 degrees. There is a wind as well, which when it whips up, it really chills you to the bone. So the players will maybe hit a few, miss a few initially. Let's see what happens. There's no score here. Yeah, that's a good shot there. And Mr. Cortes. So the pointer here is Mr. Thomassin in the circle right now. It's cold. Everybody's huddled up. They've got their winter coats on, trying to stay warm. Stands don't look particularly full across from them, but crowds are coming in now as well. There will be a doubles competition starting at 10 a.m. Well, it's registrations at 10 a.m. so I'll be playing around 10:15, 10:30. So I hope to get at least one game coverage here. Obviously the ladies national was on at the same time as well. You had the best of the best here, and there has been some incredible shots and some incredible players. Two terrains across from me, we have Tyson Molinas just about to shoot, so we'll watch Mr. Molinas. So he used to be a incredible young player, still now an incredible senior player. Good shot there, Mr. Molinas. Back to this game. Decent. On the show terrains, we have François Ndai. Right down the bottom, we have Dina Rocher and Robineau and Maison d'Arc. So a little conversation here with Lacroix. Yesterday there was probably 3,000 people here, including the players, with see the National 1,536 players. Good hit. Then there was a second competition, which was a triples, which if you lost in the first round or the second round of the national, if you got knocked out of the nationals from the pool, you could enter into the second triples competition. And there was another, I think, 380 teams for that, and then there was a consolage competition after that as well. Then of course you had the ladies as well at the same time. large amount of ladies playing. And then you had all the friends and the families and the locals all here watching, having great fun, drinking pastis, wine, eating the local olives. Nyons is very, very famous for the olives. Also the wine, we're right in the heart of the Cortes region. So, looking for a shot again. Oh, he's got unlucky with that. So he hit it well, kicked off into the opposition Boule. This happens in the game. So iPad is wobbling in the wind, so you have to excuse that. Makes for not so great coverage when it's jumping around the place. So doing our best here. So this is Lirony. It's a good shot. Also took Lacroix back Boule out as well. So that's a good result for him. On the show terrain, we have some controversy going on straight away because the three umpires over having a discussion. Don't know what's going on there, haven't been involved, but there is a little bit of a ding-dong going on. Can't quite see why. Anyway, back to this game. Very, very good point. Pretty sure there's no need to shoot anything, it's just pointing for extra points. That's good as well. Touch the caution, eh? It should be okay for the 3. Yeah. Happy with that. 1, 2, and just a quick look. Might get a measure out. Umpires, they're ready to be called upon if needed. They're going to do it themselves. Lots of umpires here. Very, very important, the umpires, not only to enforce the rules, not dishing out too many yellow cards, a couple for cigarettes on the terrain, which is prohibited. 1 or 2 for taking a little bit too long. And she's not happy with their measuring ability, so she's getting them to measure again. They're a little bit lax there. And now measuring again. So that's a good move, putting a finger behind the ball to stop the ball. No, the umpire is not happy. What's she saying? She wants to get another umpire to measure, I believe. Yep. She is. She's getting another umpire to come and measure with her. So, so it's not very often that you see players at the top level having their measuring ability questioned. But the umpires are, all knowing. They have to stand 2 meters away from the umpires as well. Can't influence the umpire in any way. Can't say anything, obviously. They can't be putting pressure on them to measure. So it's umpires have to go through rigorous training to be awarded an umpire. We have one of the best in the world in the UK with Mike Pegg, and he's been the president of the Umpires Federation, I believe, and still around many, many years later as a top umpire in the game. And they're measuring yet again. So this time they're obviously using this measuring stick, which has a little slider that comes out and slides out and about and tells you whether the actual ball is closer or not. So it's quite interesting. It's it's a very accurate way of measuring now. So whilst we have the players' backs, we're going to pan around to a couple of games. So on the show terrain here, whoops, point coming up. Yeah, done the job, kissed off it and in. They're still measuring here, it must be incredibly close. And around to one of the ladies next to me while the measuring continues. That's good. And then we'll get a little bit of Mr. Molinas. Yeah. See what he's doing. He's looking to point right now. Okay, so we have an outcome. What is the outcome? It's 3, which we thought it was anyway. But it's been confirmed by the umpire now, so that's good. So Monsieur Arnaud Bouchon. I'd say that is 9.5 meters. Just under 10, he says. So it's pretty good with my accuracy there in terms of sight. Nyons is a fabulous little village here in Provence, and they have 8 days of competition. Different competitions from singles to doubles to triples to mixed, ladies, everything. So if you want to come, you can play. I think all of the competitions you have to have a license, but an international license is accepted as long as it is with a federation. So that's the most important thing. You can't just rock up with your little club license. That's a very, very good point by Mr. Arnaud. Merci beaucoup. Merci à vous. So here we go. This is going to be a great shot to see first thing. Beautiful. So he does his little routine where he warms up the first shot, which is the visualization part of the shooting. Using the arms, just visualizing what do you do, how do you do it, what angle are you going to let go of it at, what velocity. These little parts of the game that are often ignored by people, but in the top players, it's almost second nature. They don't even think about it. It's a beautiful point, Monsieur Arnaud. Using the train, rolling it through. On this terrain, I mean, it's lightning fast because it's a road with a smattering of gravel just chucked on it. So it's actually lightning fast. There's the wind up. That's the little practice in his mind. And a good hit. Slightly out of the circle before the ball landed. Got away with it. Umpire's on his case watching. You can see her down the bottom. There's always going to be people walking past, so please don't complain because I am in the stands, standing next to the terrain. And some people duck and some people don't. And that's all right. They're walking past to go and watch their respective champions and favourite players. Later on, as we get through to semi-final and final, there'll be an awful lot of people here watching it was last night. It absolutely hammered it down with rain last night as well. Ooh, Padua. Yeah. Don't want to say anything about that, but he's not incredibly happy. He's like, so he nearly had the cochonnet, nearly had the bull, and in the end had nothing. But he'll go for it again. You don't see him missing two very often if he does, so I expect a big shot here. Yep, there we go. Very nice result. There is still room. There's about 12 inches to the back and the side. It's just drifted past. That looks so good. Literally one turn too many, two turns too many. They're smiling. You deserve better than that. Umpire's having a little word with Mr. Lacroix about probably legging it out of the circle. Oh no, he's saying to them about matching kit. They are. Here we go. This is what the intensity. So not exact matching kit. He's saying no, got to be a matching kit. So because Lacroix has blue and Simon doesn't on the underarm or underneath the body warmer. Monsieur Labitte having a word. Especially when the filming is on with people like myself. We want to make sure that everything is pristine for just over the top. Ran into his own ball but carried it, which was okay. So only danger, slight danger here, is if the cochonnet moves with the ball. He hits it too straight. Maybe, not entirely sure. I mean, Lacroix shaking his head, can't quite believe what happened there. Mr. Matragia was not incredibly lucky there. Unfortunately, that's not there. So potentially two. So just one. 4-0. It says 13, but it's 0. So what we'll do is, while the cochonnet is being thrown, we'll have a look at one of the ladies. Run through. The cochonnet is getting placed now. Lacroix taken it to about 7 meters. Wind is blowing up again. Oh, when that blows, it is biting cold. Although it's beautiful blue sky here. Barely any clouds. It's the autumn now, so it's going to be cold. It warms up in the day. It's probably going to be about 15 today. Not particularly exciting weather. It's going to be nice. It's gone through a little bit there. So Matragia now here will point. Ladies having a bit of fun and games at the back. the spectators getting involved as well. It's always fun to see. So we rushed that pretty quickly. He sort of legged it into the circle and threw the ball. Absolute confidence, but I'm not so sure it did the shot much good. So, Monsieur Simon. Now look at this one now. That's it anyway, because it's annoying. What a shot. Beautiful carry. Superb. Superb. It's good enough. So after the previous carry on the left, he's going to now shoot again on the right. And another spot carrow. That's two on the trot. That's so easy, this game, isn't it? Merci beaucoup. Whoa, winds. This will show you what the wind is like. When I say it's blown up, now you know what I mean. And that will put the players off a little, but not too much. That's a beautiful point by Henri Lacroix. Absolutely delightful. Wasn't bothered by the carrows in the slightest. Straight in there. Fortunate miss. So they still have the three ball around. So for me, it's shoot again. You pull off a carrow again. In a very good position. It's good enough. It's a hit, in fact. So as I like to say when I'm filming these, if you like what you see, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. You tap a button, and then anytime I film, you might see me presenting. If you click the bell as well as subscribe, it will notify you when I'm filming, notify you if I go live, notify you when I put another video up. If you are so inclined, please leave a comment as well, whether it's about my commentary. Shooting the cautionary here, I think. There's 4 on the ground, so it's the obvious shot. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've lost track of whose ball is whose. Obviously I did. Easy to shoot the ball. But it wasn't 4 on the ground. So it's going to go for the shot again, hopefully for another carrow. He shot the first carrow. Let's see if we can shoot the second one. There's the practice wind up. There's a good hit. So interesting. Taking 2 shots. Lacroix still has 1. Opting to shoot rather than to point. If only I could remember where people's balls were. If I was involved in the game, I might have a better memory, but it's distracting. It's my excuse. The big book of excuses of commentators. Forgetting where people's ball are. Lesson number 1. Try and remember where everyone's ball is. Very difficult when they fly all over the place, but that's a great point. Look at that. Almost on the button. So Lacroix now will take the shot on, I believe. God knows whose ball are at the back, but he's going to take the chance. So let's see how he gets on. Cautionary right behind the ball. Yeah, landed in front. Nice little carrow. Should net them 2 points, I believe. Oh, tape measures coming out. Maybe they were shooting for more than I thought. No fear there at all. Take the shots on. Despite the carrows coming flying in. So 4-3 here. 4-3. Cochonnet is over here now. Makes. So Team Boulenciel. Boulenciel is the Boule manufacturer. I use their Boule as well. Italian based. Very, very good Boule. They're regarded as having the best precision in terms of the roll, the weight, everything. Keeping straight to the throw. So Monsieur Arnaud will now his point to try and get in. You can't see the player because the other players are in the way. A little bit of spin, but it sort of took the sting out of the point. The spin did a little bit, which was unfortunate because it was coming around, but it also didn't spin as much as I think he thought it would. Shot to come. Juste pas droit. Juste pas droit is just not straight or just to the right. But generally, it's just not straight. You'll also hear lots of people saying pas droit, which is not straight. Most important thing in shooting is to be straight. If you are in front, you've always got a chance of hitting the ball. If you're behind, you've got to hit nothing apart from the wood or maybe other ball that are behind. So a lot of people in the highest game train to just land just in front of the ball to kick into it, which doesn't work on some terrains, but does work on a lot of others. That's a good point. Yep, done the job there. Wind is blowing up again. It's even moving the tripod. You have to keep a hold of this. Shot coming up. Can't see the player, of course. Well, only just see him. Yeah, it's a good hit. Moved across to the side, about a foot. It's very, very good quality shooting, as you would expect. Teams of this level, this ability. Everyone's got their winter gear on, and there's a couple of people just in t-shirts, though. Hardened people. That's not so great. I think he was thinking it was going to spin, but it didn't. So he's staring with hatred at the landing spot there, because you can see it's a white spot. So that just shows you how the ground, and the white lines that you can see there, that's the parking lines indications, because this is literally a car park. Actually, I'm mistaken, that isn't parking lines, that is a mixture of what looks like paint and chalk, just to designate the different terrains. But I can tell you it is definitely a car park, and I'll show you in a minute after this shot. What a carol. So if I undo this, pan down here, there you go. You can see rock hard with parking lines. So a little chat. I'm going to measure as well. So Molinas looks like has already won. Didn't take him long. Female umpire keeping a very tight eye on this game and some of the other games in the nearby terrains. Lots of spin on that, and it's come around nicely. Very nice point. It's often said that if you don't know how many ball are in the opposition's hands, you're not in the game. And also, if you don't know what the score is, you're not in the game. But it is difficult because ball are flying all over the place and getting shot and staying on the ground and not staying on the ground. And to keep your concentration levels up at the highest level constantly is very, very difficult. It's gone through. But there is some sense in that, definitely. I think it's just part of the game myself. You just, you think you know exactly how many points, how many ball the opposition have got, but you doubt yourself a little, and so it's best to just ask, whoa, that wind, yowza. Oh, it's cold. So Lacroix is debating. I think he wants to shoot. Yeah, he's looking at the shot here. So no, he went for the point. Beautiful point. Absolutely fantastic point there. No problem whatsoever. Now he could be going for a shot. But we'll see again. No, it looks like he's pointing again. It's obviously too easy. He may have just sneaked past with that one as well. So they're really coming back into this game now. And being 4-0 down. Yep. Potentially. Good end. Score now 7-4. 7-4. So 7-4 Lacroix. Keep Lacroix. 4 for Équipe Arnaud. Let's just show you the skies. As you can see, nice blue skies. Ladies, plenty of ladies still playing here. Big shot here for the ladies coming up right now. Let's see what happens. Wow, smash them ball. Smash them ball with a plum. Back to this game. So we're going to have to maximum 10-metre cochonnet here, I'd say. Beautiful point. Oh, look at it drift. Just gone on. I thought it was really good. It does drift slightly downhill. Back there. Once you go past the cochonnet. So, cochonnet, it's difficult to see now, but you may be able to. It's just there in the sun. Slightly pixelated, I get it. Wow, that wind is cold. My hands are freezing. To try and play with cold hands in a minute. That's a beautiful point. Look at that. On this terrain, that is exceptional. 10 metres, just to put it right on the button. Really, absolutely magnificent point. Ooh, didn't expect that. But it is 10 metres, and it is cold, and it is windy. Yeah, wind's coming up again. Sorry, it sounds like I'm whinging, but I'm in the shade. The sun is down the other end, and everyone's still wrapped up in the shade down the other end. They've still got their arms crossed because that wind is biting. Wowza! What a carro! No messing around with that. There it is. Superb carro. So, let's see if we can return that carro. Cochonnet solves that problem. So whilst we're there, just have a look at this lady having a shot here. Who is right in front of the cochonnet, just over the top. Back to this game. Hopefully it's not too pixelated for you. Very good point. Monsieur Arnaud now have a little point, see if he can get in closer. Still can't see the players. Lady down the back in red with just a t-shirt on. She must be hard as nails. Everyone else has got scarves and gloves and hoodies, and that point from Arnaud is not particularly effective. Announcer here just commenting on this. this particular game, giving the names of the players, saying the score for spectators who were watching other games. That's good though. If it creeps, should have done. Yeah, perfect. So just waiting while the ladies are shooting on the other terrain. Good manners. It's the way the game should be played. So the first shot, oh, spectator just walking past. It's not a good thing, not respecting the game. There's the practice shot in his mind. Not quite. Not quite. Might be enough, not sure. No, gonna go for it again. Good enough. Good enough. Excuse me. I forgot I had a microphone strapped to me as I blow my nose as I freeze. Lovely shots. Absolutely delightful. Quality of these Caro. It's off the scale sometimes. No reaction though, no, just everyone's really chilled, really, well, that's what we do, we just Caro, just a normal thing on a Sunday, spot Caro, yeah, bring it on, where's the next one coming? The interesting thing is that they don't hit every single time. There are misses and there are casquettes, and so if you keep your head, you can stay in games and maybe even have a chance in games. Another good hit to follow the Caro. Come on now, lining up to point. Just filling in generously the landing spot, tapping down a little bit, just paddle, no problem. Gone through. It's gone through. Wee. go away, wind. Just to the side. Yeah, better with that one. 2 points there. Score out. 6-7. 6-7. It's a very tight game here. Some very good play. Lots of good shooting, lots of good pointing, good tactics. Slightly strange sometimes, but it's very, very high level games. So what might appear to be strange to me and maybe some people viewing is very, very normal for other people. So it's a great way of learning, because I can personally, as a petanque coach, can go back in and analyze and watch things, and do my commentary on the day is literally just right here and right now. What would I do? How would I do it? So big point coming up. It's just gone through. Messy. That's a great point. Look at that. Just twisting gently around near the cochonnet, just to end up right next to it. Good shot. Wind's picking up again. Sun is gradually making its way down. Not as effective as the first one. It's taken a point. Be enough. Yeah, still just dribbling. Good shot. So it's obviously very, very difficult to see where the Boule and the cochonnet are, because the sun is making everything very bright down the bottom. Not much I can do about nature, the change of conditions and the lighting. All I can tell you is that is right next to the Cochonnet. There we go, you can see they're just marking it. So whilst natural light is good when you're in the shade and it's very very shiny down the bottom, it makes it difficult. Oh, I just tickled that. Oui. Voilà. Ça combien? Non, c'est bien. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Nothing much I can do about the lighting, unfortunately, as much as I'd love to. Can't go down the other end because there would be nowhere for me to stand, I don't think, without interrupting people and players. So it is what it is right now. So Lacroix has a situation here now because obviously it's right next to the Cochonnet there. It's got a point. I think he has anyway. It's a little creeper. It's a beautiful ball. Superb point. It is literally right next door to the other ball. You can't quite see it, I know, but probably see a little bit better now. That one hasn't quite done what he wanted.
Sur le jeu 15, ce sont Rémi Servet, Johan Cousin et Kevin Phillips qui mènent dans ce lot de rencontre. 9-3 face à Christophe Dupouzier, Yannick Séboussin et Quentin Donnet.
It's like a real situation here now where I think he has to point iron resting to Lacroix's ball, which in itself is a very tall order. Really sacrifice the point that they have at 6-7. So he's got to play. It's not going to make it. Just knocks Lacroix's ball a little bit closer to the other one, but that's okay as well. There's no damage. You still have ball left here, so there's still options. He could take the shot on, maybe. I can't recall how many ball. I think he's only got one left. So no, there is no option apart from maybe just pointing, in my opinion. Hands are so cold. And I don't work well with cold in my hands. Anyone who knows me, it's like arthritis, which is very difficult. So just the one, I think. Take it to 7 each. Yes. 7-7. Yeah. So, too close to the other game that's going on, so they'll replace it. Quiet is going over the other side, right in the sun again to make it fun for me for filming. So we might get the odd shadow that will cast across, so you can be able to see where the cochonnet is. Now everyone is in the way, can't do anything about that. See, they have to be careful of the other games that are going on as well. You can just about see the player. Monsieur Arnaud pointing in here. In a moment, when everyone's out of the way, we'll see. There we go. There's the cochonnet in the shadow. There's the ball in the other shadow. And then it disappears into the light.
Chez les dames 16, égalité à 5 partout entre les petits chapeautiers Michel Vaillant, Marie-Isabelle Montagne et Catherine Jeanroy, Mégane Cacciator et Cassandra Plume. 5-5.
Probably enough. Maybe. Wow. No, not quite enough. You can see the wind on the numbers. Yeah, that's not quite enough either. That's interesting. Yeah. So, what's he going to do now? Shoot the ball? Just going to have a little discussion. Ball's not really good enough to shoot, but they certainly didn't get there with the pointing. So it's not that difficult a point. Maybe they're considering the cochonnet, but it's 7 each. I don't know. I think Lacroix will point. Yeah, he's smoothing half of the world so that it's perfect for him. But he is only Lacroix. He can do the large amount of smoothing that he likes to do. S'il vous plaît. That's gone long as well. Oi, 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 oi. This is a really interesting end. It's got to be cochonnet now. C'est le bouchon, je pense. Le bouchon, je pense. Non, non. La croix, il avait... possible. C'est partout. Ouais, c'est pas... Ouais. So if he shoots the ball, then there's no chance of them winning. If he shoots the cochonnet, then they stay in. So they're having a discussion about it. What's the right thing to do? Interesting. It's going to be a big outcome to this game. Oh, Lacroix's going to point again. Okay, fair enough. Ouais, ouais. So not going for any of the options that I was thinking of. Ouais. He touches the cochonnet, as this gentleman says, and it's good. No, he's gone long. Il est long. Oh, yeah.
Bon, ben là, ils sont pas bien. Plus un docteur.
Now they've got a position. Do they shoot the ball? Do they move the cochonnet? Do they just point? So the situation here is if he points, puts one good, then he gets shot and carreau. No, he's definitely going to shoot the cochonnet. Yeah. C'est le bouchon. Very, very important shot coming up here. 7-all. Very, very important shot here. This is the 5th ball. He's got to shoot the cochonnet. Cochonnet to stay in the game. Oh, he's just long. Ooh. Now I think the only option he has is to shoot the Boule, tire le Boule, just to stay in the game. So only just over the top. Wow. Yeah, there's not much they can do. Not much they can do at all. He's got to shoot. Well, shoot the Cochonnet, he doesn't lose. He just gives away 5. Shoot the Boule, he has to hit. Absolutely has to hit. Looks like he's going to point though, which is really interesting. He's going to point because I'm really surprised by that. I would have thought he would have shot to try and stay in the game, but unless he's trying to move the Coche at the point. Oh, I don't think it's enough. Oh, so there could be 6 points here. You never know. So Équipe Arnaud, we'll have a look at everything, see what happens, whether they're going to point 6 Boule or whether they're going to shoot Boule. Personally, I think they point the first few just to see what happens. This is their chance to win. Quite a lot of discussion going on. I'd certainly be pointing the first 1 or 2 just to see, but I think they might be lining up for a shot. Yeah, lining up for a shot first, so. Attention. Cochonnet went. That's put paid to them getting game. So because Cochonnet has sprung over here. Ouais. So that's the Boule of Henri Lacroix. So they're not going to get game, but there's a fair chance they'll score 4 points because there's quite a bit of room there. So the Équipe Lacroix still in this game somehow. Personally, I probably would have pointed there. I think they have more than enough skill. 4 boules, là. There's one. Monsieur Arnaud pointed very well there. So let's secure the end. So they've just got to the next one in. Do you know, he might actually... No, he hasn't got a shot, no, sorry. I think that's 2. Can't quite see because of the player in the way, but I think that's 2. Yeah, those 2. That's 3. Very well played. So I don't quite understand why they... Obviously, I know that French players, they like to play with flair and in style and go for big shots and carrots. But the opportunity to be boring and take 6 with pointing, and that's good as well. 4 points, 4 points. Ouais, 4. Ouais. So 11-7 for Équipe Arnaud. As you can see.
C'était 91, t'es malheureux sur le coup.
So unfortunately, you won't be able to see hardly anything now with the light, because it just looks like a big bright sea. But let's see. Just a little bit better.
Bravo.
Hopefully you can see the cochonnet down there. That's a beautiful point. Oh, it's drifted again. It was beautiful. And just 2 more turns on the ball. It's amazing. Oh, it was absolutely perfect and then just drifted. Yeah, that's very good. Rested right next to the ball. So continue pointing now. So here in France, it's just normal for people to come out to watch the game, to watch Petanque, to comment on their favourite players. It's just like watching TV. But it's very convivial. Everyone has a drink, everyone has a chat. We'll have a barquette de frites, possibly merguez. My favourite, the merguez saucisse. That's a little short, Mr. Arnaud. That one. There's no oysters here because we're not really near the sea. But some good wine and some wonderful olives in Nyons. I'm fairly sure this will be the only game I'm going to be able to film this morning, because I'll have my own competition to play in shortly. But that's okay. Hopefully I'll be back here shortly for some other footage. Robinot and Rocher are still playing. The main show court is finished with Francois Unday. He's finished. I'm not sure if he won or not. Molinas is finished. No, that's not good. That's short. Very, very short. One of the ladies' shots here. Over here. Just missed. Ouch. Oh, he's just drifted past. Ow. So they've gone in from the position of having a chance to win the last end to suddenly having a chance to lose in this end, because they've played 4 ball. See, the first ball was the first point, but then 3 afterwards. It's the way this game has turned suddenly. The last 2 ends, quite remarkable. I think he'll be going for the shot here. Certainly what I would be going for. That's a great shot. So Lacroix is not getting game this end. Beautiful shot. Quality of that shot is incredible. Obviously spanked 2 ball out of the place. but just the lob and the loop coming down with force and the ball splitting everywhere, and this stage of the game is brilliant. So, that's sure. No. So Robineau must have finished because all the spectators are going to come drifting past now. So Robineau and Rocher and Maison d'Arc, they must have finished their game. So lots of people walking past, nothing I can do about it. Don't complain about the coverage because I'm just next to the stands. This is a walkway. So Lacroix now has to point in well here. There is space. That's good. Little clip, that helped him. Little click off the ball. That's okay, it's done the job. Good shot. Merci. Monsieur, s'il vous plaît. And it's lots of people putting off the players because, you know, because Robineau and Rocher have finished, it doesn't mean that there's plenty of other games going on. Big shot here. Yep.
Voici l'arrivée en quart de finale de Stéphane Robineau, Mason Durk et Dylan Rocher qui viennent de s'imposer face à Johnny Valdez, Christian Bolzas et Nelson Ziegler. Victoire également de Rémi Sarvel, Johan Cousin et Kevin Philipson, 13 à 6 face à Christophe Gélinet, Yannis Sebuchi et Quentin Bonnet.
Shot. I think number 2 there for Lacroix. So just one. 11-8 the score. Decent first point. Great shot. Just enough. Dead Cochonnet. Good shot though. It's probably 8-meter Cochonnet, just down the string. Well, it's not even a string, but it is a string. It's a string and a line. Strings are not dead though, only at the back. You've got one pitch either side for the bull to stay live and the Cochonnet to stay live. So, but if it crosses the back string, obviously it is dead. Nonchalance with that point, but it's in front. What do I know about nonchalance? Because, you know, it just seemed that he just straight in the circle, pretty much through the ball. Didn't seem to take much time in the whole thing. It seemed to be, to me, just that way a little bit. Personally, maybe a little bit more application, but it's just me being hypercritical of wind again. He's a very, very good player. Brilliant ball by Mr. Arnaud. He's got unlucky with that. He hit the ball and the Cochonnet moved a little bit with it. It's little things like that in a game of this level that can really change the outcome of the game. Wind is blowing everything everywhere again. Got a wind cover on my microphone, so you probably can't hear it, but it is blowing up. Merci. That's probably enough. Yeah. Took a little bit more time with that one. Great shot. Caution, you're not dead. Oh, yo. What is going on with this game? Oh my God. Oh. Damn, that was close. So, this is going to take some effort to stay alive in this game. It's a very, very good point. Yeah. So they've got ball, plenty of ball to come. Oh. Big shot here. This is effectively to give him the space for game. Oh, he missed it as well. Oh. It's going to be Carol Gagne, I think. Pretty much Carol Gagne, I think. Wow, that shot. And that is the way you win a game. Very good game. Équipe Arnaud, the winners in this epic battle. And they're quite happy about that. Monsieur Lacroix is not. And that's my cautionné back to me. So, hope you've enjoyed the coverage here in Nyons. The Kerlouan Bouchon obviously did the job for Équipe Arnaud. Thank you very much.